Intercultural and Global Communication, Part 1. What is the meaning of culture? Culture is a word for the way of life of groups of people, meaning the way they do things. Why is it important to us? It is the culture that shapes people into who they are as they gain knowledge, learn the language, symbols, values, norms, customs, and traditions. Benefits of a strong and vibrant culture. We gain a sense of belonging, personal and cognitive growth, and the ability to empathize and relate to one another as a result of our culture. Health and well-being, self-esteem, skill development, social capital, and economic return are all direct advantages of a robust and dynamic culture. Lesson 1. Thinking about culture. Traveling helps you to experience what it's like to be a member of a community other than your own by embracing new cultures. Corey, 2020. Notion of culture. Number 1. We normally conceive about culture and society in terms of geography and ethnicity. Number 2. We conceive of culture of something that only other people have. Bizarre clothing, strange meals, and strange practices. Lesson number 2. Dimensions of culture. A culture is a configuration of learned behaviors and result of behavior whose component elements are shared and transmitted by the members of a particular society. Linton, 1954. Characteristics. Context. It has two types of culture. One is low context culture, which is the interaction will last for a while only. The other one is high context society. This will need a lot of time to establish a relationship. Collectivism or individualism. Collectivism is a value of acting not merely for oneself but for common good. Individualism is a personal achievement reinforced through conversation with others. Time. There are two types of time in culture. Monochromic is a person who shows up earlier than the scheduled time. Polychromic is a type of person not punctual. Conflict. There are two approaches to conflict. Conflict as opportunity culture is when you can use negotiation to solve the problem. Conflict as destructive cultures that don't need to meet the needs but rather adapt to established values. 5 styles of conflict management. Rahim, 1993. Ting Tomi, 2004. Dominating styles tends to involve imposing one's will on another in order to meet one's own desires, regardless of the relationship's negative implication. Integrating styles. To establish a solution that entirely satisfies everyone involved, a lot of open conversation about the issue is needed. Compromising styles are frequently mistaken with integrating styles since the solution is established after the problem has been discussed. Obliging styles, giving up one's position in order to serve the needs of another. This approach stresses area of agreement while downplaying areas of conflict. Avoiding styles. Individuals ignore conflict completely by either refusing to acknowledge it or departing from a situation when it happens. 5 value dimensions vary across culture. Greet Hofstede, Dutch management researcher, 1980. Individualism versus collectivism. The way people describe themselves and their relationships with others is referred to as self-definition. Masculinity and femininity. In these characteristics apply to both men and women. In masculine cultures, both women and men learn to be ambitious and competitive, while in feminine cultures, both women and men learn to be modest. Power distance. This term refers to the distribution of authority, status, and money within a culture. Uncertainty avoidance, the level to which people in a culture perceives themselves to be intimidated by unpredictable and unexpected conditions. Task versus social orientation. 1. Focuses on getting the job done. 2. Are more concerned about their members and the function of the team. 3. Focuses on making the team more competent.